Today we are heading up to the Aiken Cinder mine, which was started in 1948. It's basically an old volcano with volcanic rock, cinder, that's exposed, and this mine lasted until 1990. During that time, they excavated an approximate 9 million tons, that's 18 billion pounds of volcanic rocks, and only sold 1 million tons or 2 billion pounds of volcanic rocks, which can be used for many purposes, like briquettes for fireplaces and grills and landscape rocks, and apparently most of that 1 million tons went to paving the sidewalks and roads in Las Vegas, on the Las Vegas Strip, so that's pretty cool. But apparently 1990 came and they just walked away from this place for some reason. I don't know, but so all this stuff is just sitting here. It's pretty interesting. We're just driving up, and being it's from 1990, and they were scaling loads so they could know how much to bill their customers in Las Vegas. And so what's left here is part of the trucking scale. It's one of the first things we come to. And it's just so interesting here, because it's like this rock is so dark. You got the dark burgundy red, and then you've got the dark black gray. I mean, it's so dark in the surrounding areas. I mean, even it's very cool being here. So here I am going up on the trucking scale, weighing the Jeep, pretending to. And look at that. Comes in at 6,000 pounds. Just under, give or take. Okay. And like a water tank there. I'm not sure what that little building is. Look like a bathroom, but who knows? I didn't actually go in that for whatever reason. You can see there's like a large motor. There's a bulldozer over here. Even though it was mostly cloudy, it's like a little bit of the sky is showing through, so that's nice. There's a bulldozer. Off in the distance, you can see an really old dump truck. Can't tell when it's from, but definitely not modern. They just have berms of cinder all around this place. There's some tires, if anybody's looking for a tire for their Jeep. Seems to be about the right size. Like 80 inches. The bulldozer there. Blade was separate off to the side up there. It wasn't on the dozer itself. It's just amazing that they just were like, all right, we're done. We'll just leave this stuff be. And that they didn't sell this junk or scrap it, because during that time period, it's like they could have got money for that metal. And it's not like they didn't have trucks and the roads weren't in shape for trucking to get this material in and out. So just kind of strange how they just leave abandoned stuff. I mean, all mines are kind of like that. Now, I'm sure there's contaminants here too, but unlike gold mining and some of the other mines, they're not using, at least to my knowledge, they're not using hazardous chemicals to get the volcanic rocks out. They're just breaking it up and dynamite or excavation machines or something. And then they're using rock crushers and to break it to the various sizes. Process it. It's just amazing. You just sit there and think there's 8 million tons of cinder just sitting there. It's like it's already been excavated. You could figure out what to do with it. You could be rich. I mean, even if you could figure out a way to make a penny a pound, it's just like, yeah, that's 16 billion pounds without even excavating any new material. $160 million if you could sell it for a penny a pound. It's crazy. One thing I really like, it's like, look at this, like the sun's kind of like in the front, and the ground is so dark, and these plants are so yellow. I mean, if this doesn't look like you're like traveling on another planet right now, and I just don't know. I mean, this is just crazy. It's kind of like Moab looks a lot like Mars, and I don't know which planet this would look like. Probably Uranus. But I don't know. It's really striking. It's pretty interesting. And it's just lava rock. Just like you see anywhere else. It's really cool. I think that's one of the things you don't really think about with being out west. Is you don't realize that so much of out west is just full of volcanoes. And, growing up in Wisconsin, I mean, I didn't think of anything like that as far as where volcanoes were. And you heard about the Yellowstone one, and there's this giant one that's gonna kill the earth under Yellowstone, blah blah. But it's like there are old cinder cones of volcanoes all over this area. I mean, it's just amazing. And I always felt like it was somewhere else, far away. I mean, Hawaii has a bunch, and I've seen at least one of them, a couple of them, and Alaska has them, but you just I always just felt like they were like something that was like not in the U.S. And it's like these aren't active, but they were all volcanoes. That's pretty cool. At least I think so. It's just electrical, and you know, most of the stuff is either stripped or stolen. Old conveyor belt. There's my baby. Let's see, we're just down there. This conveyor's been tipped over. What? Oh. So it looks like he had the cinder that was crushed up above come down this chute onto this conveyor. And then out here to load into trucks.
I need a picture of you.
Okay. Alright, so here we are leaving the Aiken cinder mine, and at this point we're heading over to the Mojave lava tubes, or Mojave lava tube, and it's not that far, like a mile or so, half mile maybe, but yeah, thanks for watching.